Go.
Hi, my name is Greta Shelton. Here's my ID. And here's my audience. Show yourself.
Yes, that's me.
Hi. Here I am again. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a very important issue that affects the U.S. It is puppy mills, a crisis in the United States. Here you have these puppies that are nice and clean, and they look like something that you want to take home, and that's how it really should be. First, I wanted to ask you, have you ever thought of what really goes on in a puppy mill? I'm here to persuade you against contributing to these types of mills. Why are puppy mills so bad? There are estimated 15,000 puppy mills in the United States. Millions of dogs in shelters are euthanized each year. One wants older dogs, and puppies are easier to train, and they're usually neglected than that are found in shelters. Millions of puppy mills are born and sold each year. Puppy mills are overcrowded and sometimes contain hundreds of dogs per mill location. Due to the overcrowded mills, dogs will be put in already small kennels and cages with other dogs, limiting their space and increasing their chance of being hurt. Now I'm going to tell you what happens because of puppy mills. And I would like to also explain to you my sources. My sources are from the ASPCA, and as well as the Truth About Puppy Mills from the project puppymills.org. These are some of the animals that you can find sometimes in puppy mills. You can tell that they're highly neglected. They're not well cared for. Sometimes these puppies never leave their cages. They're left there without food and water sometimes, and as you can see, they get neglected quite often. The kennel cages are very highly unsanitized. They can pick up diseases from the cages. They're very unsanitary. As you can tell, these particular dogs are neglected from food and water because of their skin kind of sinking into their bones. Because of these conditions, some of the dogs are emancipated, as well as they become very sick. Many dogs in these mills have heartworms, bacterial infections that cause the dogs to chew off their own feet or paws. Then the skin, due to the inflammation and irritation, leads to unbearable pain for the dogs. Physical deterioration of dogs occurs due to being cramped up in small places without nutrition and water. Here are some dogs that were neglected, and as you can see, their hair is all matted up, and in some severe cases, because of the crowded cages, the dog's hair actually grows into the cages. So the dogs actually get caught in the cages, and they have to cut them out of the cages sometimes. These are some more of the most severe cases. In most cases, the dogs in the kennels have an open space for their urine and their feces, but in a lot of cases, the dogs sit in their urine and their feces on a continual basis, therefore causing a lot more urinary tract infections as well as bacterial infections, and, excuse me, and that was not an ad for Coke either. They develop, the fleas jump from cage to cage, the ticks jump from cage to cage. If you look at this one guy here, his eye is almost completely gone because of the infection that happens in these mills. They're never groomed. Their hair grows into the cage, like I said. Their nails are not clipped, which can grow into their skin, causing infections in their skin, as well as their nails actually grow into their skin. Therefore, when they get out in the world, their paws are very sensitive to any type of floor, grass, pebbles, anything like that. Female dogs are usually bred they're usually bred every cycle of their life. And in most cases, once they're done with their breeding period, the dogs are usually killed. Once they're of no value to the puppy mills any longer, they kill the females. If the dogs do not die of sickness and disease, they are killed when they are no longer of profit. And some of the mills have been known to drowning, strangling, shootings, or snapping off their necks. Here are some poorly neglected animals. As you can see, this guy has a cancer on his eye because of the disease in these infested mills. He actually chewed his leg off, and you can see that he chewed right down to the bone. And this little guy, he's never going to be in society. They're going to have to put him down because he's so scared and so nervous that he would never make a good pet for anyone. Next, I'm going to try to convince you, if I haven't already, to try to end this cycle of insanity. Stop buying the dogs from the stores. Be an advocate for the animals. Animals can't talk, so therefore we have to speak for them. Write letters to your state commissioner to tell them to try to put better methods of tracking down and punishing these animal abusers. Ask for strict policies and enforcement to achieve higher standards in puppy mills and continuing providing information to the public. If you must buy, know the source that you're buying from, and be sure to go out and visit these puppy mills and make sure that the conditions are good for your dog, because you don't want to bring a dog into your home that's been treated this way, because sometimes the social effects last for a lifetime. In conclusion, I have shared the issue with you. I'm going to show you a couple more pictures. This is some of the mills and how the dogs are treated and how they stack up inside the mills. And if you look at this one, you can see like the poor conditions. There's animal feces and urine throughout the cages. For animal owners and animal lovers alike, ask yourself, would you want this for your beloved pet who loves you unconditionally, without remorse, hate, or regrets? Thank you for your time.